All opinions are those of the participants making them and are not an endorsement of any position, program, religion, or political affiliation. DFG's Corner is for information, observation, and entertainment. I ask that you comment, like, share, and subscribe.
What's going on, people? I'm actually listening to this podcast, Calm Vibes, with Mr. Nobody, and he's critiquing a show with our lady Kendra G and Vivica Fox called The Crown. Kendra G is the voice of reason, so this should tell you something. And you hear this, she's laying out like how a guy would ask her.
Who is this woman? Come on, sister.
Yeah, you're right. She is not how we would say not picky. Understand it, you gotta have some standards. But what is her market worth at 49, never married, no children, and a quote boss chick, unquote? You tell me. And she goes and saying, "You're single."
She's like, nah.
She says, "Kendra, you're single, but Kendra's been in a relationship for 2 years." So she quickly shut that down. You see, when you don't have a point to what you're saying, you go on the attack mode, and that means you've already lost the argument. How many times in how many groups that I've been on Facebook that when I brought data and statistics and facts, I got called everything but a child of the Most High. Because when you don't have arguments, you attack the person. You never attack the point. That's what's happening here. And this is what Mr. Nobody's bringing out. Listen some more.
Ooh, I got her, man. But I don't know. These ladies don't know each other. They come on the show. Y'all don't do nothing on each other. Don't know anything about each other. Everybody knows Kendra got her man for the last 2 years. She found her man in the last 2 years. She ain't married.
And this is what guys have been saying. Hey, do you know what we want? And women are like, well, does it really matter? It's matter what I can get. And this is hence the issue. We talked about this last night about opposites attracting. Opposites don't really attract as much as they're supposed to complement each other. So you're interdependent and not codependent or independent, because two independent people will not work because they don't need each other. There's nothing, they can do everything on their own. So why have somebody if you're going to, except maybe sneaky links or something? But let's go on.
Well, she been dating somebody serious for the last 2 years. So Kid was quick to correct that shit. Check it out.
Darling, that's my choice. That's your choice. I'm not forced into a situation because you said what you wanted to. No, I can make my decision as to whether I want to date, and I have chosen. Darling, that's my choice. That's your choice. I'm not.
She's saying that's her choice. However, her choices are not getting her desired end state, which is to have a husband who loves, respects, and honors her. There are plenty of guys probably in her DM that will do that, but she don't want them. Let's continue.
It's not your choice though, because you said what you wanted to. No, I can make my decision as to whether I want to date, and I have chosen not to allow someone in my space because my business and everything that I have built is more important to me.
Queen bee energy. My business is more important to me than finding a man. Translation. My business is more important than anything else, and I am going to need a guy who is understanding that my business comes before him. Cool, that's what you want. You're not going to get who you want, though. You're going to get who wants you.
Then being out here hanging out with these raggedy ass, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? That's you though. That's not me though. That's you. But that's you though.
And here's what perplexes me. If everybody is raggedy, then what does that say about you? Because you attract who you are. If you're a boss bee and your career comes first and you've never shown a relationship style or relationship ability, what are your results? Your results are a combination of what you are and who you associate with. So if you don't have anybody and there's no prospects, but you want somebody, but you're not willing to make any changes to effectively get what you want, then you are single because your choices are making you single. Let's continue.
That's you though. I don't attract raggedy men because I said myself. I said I choose not to be with someone who doesn't date women too. What's the difference?
I thought I'd never say that, but Kendra G is right. You attracting raggedy men, and you're not liking the choices that are available because you choose to stay the way you are. Let's continue.
You be with a good man. You be with a good man. I don't attract raggedy men because I said myself. I said I choose not to be with someone who doesn't date
See,
women
but that's what I.
What's the difference? You be with a good man. You be with a good man. Very casual dating, and you.
Okay, so this is the part I want to go back to. And,
Let's hear what he got to say about
what
this.
Kendra was explaining about the makeup stuff. And she broke it down. These women, they know she's right, but they don't want to say it. And I had to give it to Kendra. She sounded just like.
Yeah, he's right though. She's actually telling it how it is, but they and I know they understand what she's talking about. However, I always have a saying: what you understand does not mean you're going to like it. Hey, I understand that I have who I have, I'm with who I'm with, and that's not a problem. I've done well. However, even though I am in the 10% of all men in the United States as terms as height, income, and well, I'm on the lower end on the fatness scale because I am obese medically, but I'm working on that. I know I can only attract, in my age, I can only attract a certain type of woman. And that's cool. But I'm not going to say, look, I deserve an X because I'm Y. I understand my limitations and my strengths, and I act accordingly. And I advise people to do that. Know what you can do and know what you can't do, and work within those parameters. Let's not be delusional on what we realistically attract. Let's continue.
You know who? The Godfather. She sounded just like Kevin Samuels. You're about to be Kendra Samuels in a little bit.
I agree, but that's she don't want to say that.
It's hitting. I guess having her show has made her realize a lot of things that she didn't think about when she was younger.
But she didn't count on that though.
She was a little green. She ain't the same Kendra when she started.
Oh no, she is not. She is not.
Check this out. We're gonna finish this up.
Stuff like this. This is hair, lashes, makeup. Took 2 hours before I could say it right there. This is a different person than the person I woke up as. But this.
And she's just saying that, it takes you 2 hours to get to a place to where you feel comfortable going out. You wash all that stuff off. The guy that was attracted to what you had on sees you as a different person. I hate to say that, but goes for men and women. We do not see the inside walking down the street. We do not see the inside of a person in a car when we're passing by. We do not see the inside of a person until they really open their mouth and you're around them for a minute. Otherwise, you're doing what you got to do to be where you are. But a lot of people don't want to hear that. Let's finish this out.
Person is like, oh, she will attract a different guy. Would that same guy want me if I didn't have this wig on, if I didn't have this makeup on? And that's the guy that really, and that's the guy that matters, because that's the substance piece. Women, we get the luxury to walk around like how single day.
Every day. Yep. Foundation by itself is not a bad thing. You know, you wanna cover some blemishes, but if you putting on a whole clown outfit, you're gonna get what you get. Those that deceive will not achieve. And on that note, I'm gonna cut this one. This is Dr. Feelgood, the man with the golden voice, the lady's choice, and of course, as the most important, smooth as a Rolls Royce. Doing my thing and making you swing. So never make love by the garden gate. Though love is blind, the neighbors ain't. Till next time, DFGites.
Thanks for watching. This is the man with the golden voice, the lady's choice, and of course, smooth as a Rolls Royce, saying, never make love by the garden gate. Though love is blind, the neighbors ain't.